Hello and welcome back for another Penny Dreadful video. Today we're going to play a spicy one. I'm going to run a Battle of Wits deck. Now, I've been a lover of Battle of Wits for a long time. I've played this in Modern. When it was legal in Standard, I played it a lot too. I think I mostly just played that year, only Battle of Wits. My usual approach to playing Battle of Wits is to make a control deck, a singleton 60 card control deck, then times 4 that deck, and that's your deck. So the idea behind that is that you have the same ratio of answers and counter spells and removal and sweepers if you just build it singleton and do times 4. So the numbers don't change, it's just not as consistent. That's my approach normally to building a Battle of Wits, and also in Modern I did that same thing. There's like the Scapeshift Battle of Wits deck that people have played, or Pod, but those decks can't actually be played because they're just too big and you can't shuffle them in a paper event. And I've always played this in paper. But now Battle of Wits is legal in Penny Dreadful. I've done Battle of Wits in the past as well, and I've also taken that control approach, but I figured I might as well experiment with some different options. I've looked at a couple. I first started looking at control, then I looked at like a bug tap out deck, but ultimately I found with that my answers didn't always line up with the format, and I just wanted to try and build something a little bit more proactive. So I landed on a kind of Bant deck, and it's mostly green-white with some blue cards mixed in. So let's go over the card choices, shall we? So we have Arctic Tree. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go over every single card choice. There's a couple ones that I want to point out, but if I go over everything, then this is going to be way too long of a video. There's a couple of interesting things. There's a bunch of lands, obviously. One of the things that I've done is, you can see all of the lands here. One of the things that I've done is I've put in some MDFCs to mean that my land ratio is a little bit better, and then when I have enough lands, these can be spells, and if I don't have enough lands, they will be lands. So I think that's a nice thing. And then there's a couple of toolboxes in the deck. There's Idyllic Tutor to go find Battle of Wits, but I also have stuff like Warship. I have Parallax Wave, Ground Seal, just some silver bullets to leverage the fact that we have such a big deck that we can hide one-offs in and not be too concerned with that. There's also Neoform, which can give us some versatility. I'm not sure if I built the optimal toolbox yet, but I do have some silver bullets for Neoform. Then I have Bring to Light, which I guess is mostly going to be used for 3 colors, but there's ways to make 4 or 5 colors. And then this can always get you Idyllic Tutor to go get Battle of Wits, for example, or it can Bring to Light for Fae of Wishes, which is another tutoring engine, because you can, with Fae of Wishes, you can go into the sideboard and you can go grab cards from the sideboard. So let's just have a quick look at what we can get with Fae of Wishes. There's Timely Reinforcements, Worship, which can be hard to beat for some decks, another Parallax Wave, Shadow the Sky, Oust, Oblivion Ring, Wilt, Time Wipe, a Johnny, this is a big bomb, Primal Command to search, gain life, shuffle back so we can get 200 cards. There's a Battle of Wits in the sideboard, because with Battle of Wits in the sideboard, my Fae of Witches, I can play it on turn 4, get Battle of Wits, and play Battle on turn 5. I have Rune Halo to shut some stuff off, Sorcerer's Spyglass, same thing, Weathered Runestone, as well as Unmoored Ego. This is a little bit tricky just because it does require a black mana, which we don't have a lot of, but if you don't have the black mana, you can always just go and find something else. But the effect is powerful enough that I wanted to have that in the sideboard. There's also one of them in the main. And then I also have Sovereigns of Lost Alara, which can only really get Colossification, but that is another way to win. And then as a fun-off, I have Pengalacial Worm. Whenever you search your library for something, you can cast this. So a card like Pengalacial Worm is not great, and it's pretty bad in a 60 card deck because the chances of drawing it naturally are quite high, but here it's just hidden away somewhere in the deck, and if we ever get to 7 mana and like crack a fetch or play one of the other search effects, maybe this can come up. I'm not sure this is actually good, but we'll see. I'm not sure if this entire deck is actually good. So I've had success with Battle of Wits decks in the past. I want to try this Bant deck today. I might try another one in the future, like a more of a control-ish version, or maybe try that Sultai tap-out deck that kind of plays like a Jund deck. But for now, I'm going to just play something fairly proactive and see if it works. The idea there is that I'm going to lose the combo. I have decent threats versus control and versus aggro decks that can hopefully play bigger creatures than them, and that should hopefully then get us victories. So we'll see. Let's jump into that league and see how this goes. Okay, round 1. Let's see our hand. This is pretty decent. We have a Birds, we have a Sylvan Carroted, we have a Fae of Wishes to get us our Battle of Wits, as well as an Idyllic Tutor. So this is just one of the games where I'm going to hope to slam a quick Battle of Wits and have it be good. I guess we'll see. Yeah, just play the bird and pass. Question is, do I play Sylvan Carroted or do I just play Idyllic Tutor? I think I just play Carroted. Ooh, they also have a Carroted. Balaged Recovery. Maybe I just play the Carroted and then... Yeah, I need to carry it anyway because I need to have blue mana. And then I'll play the Plains. This Recovery, I think I might want to return something. We'll see. Grenzo. Sure. Kill my birds. Don't like that. Wall of Blossoms. What do I want to do here? Do I just want to get back my bird and play it again? Seems kind of weak. I probably shouldn't have played my land, actually. Or I can Fae of Wishes for something. I guess I'm better off waiting with that. Play the wall. Elite Guard Mage. That's not a bad one. Battle is going to be delayed a little bit. I don't just want to tutor for battle and then play it and then have them answer it. I want to play it when I'm not too far behind on board, I guess. They put their companion in hand and they also have a bird. Sure. And then they just have a cheap Grenzo, I guess. Oh, well, we drew that. So I think I'm just going to play Idyllic Tutor. So now we have double blue. Go get Battle of Wits and then pass. Hopefully this is good. Would be sweet if we can start this league by immediately winning with Battle of Wits. You're just going to play Zirda and then start activating Grenzo, hoping that's good. I mean, it is not bad. Olivia. Not sure if it's fast enough. It's a cool combo. Pack Rat. Don't really care too much about Pack Rat. I mean, at this point, I'm just on the play battle plan and hope they don't have removal for it, which they could have, but, you know, then we just lose. I don't think they can kill me from this position. I mean, if they kill my battle, I think I'm gonna lose, but you never know. Would be sweet to win the first one with Battle Wits, that's for sure. I mean, they have their engine online, they have Grenzo, they can activate it a bunch, but I'm not sure if they have a creature they can hit that can kill my Battle Wits. And if they don't, they're just gonna lose this. Or they have a removal spell in hand, of course. No, they're gonna activate Grenzo, so they don't have something in hand. That's good. Hymn the Turok, sure. I mean, I'm not sure what outs they have in their deck, possibly. But I'm feeling good. No, that goes to the graveyard too. Sylvan Carroted doesn't do it. Tasker doesn't do it. And what is this? A bird. That doesn't do it either. So I think we're going to win with Battle of Wits. Yes! Yes! All right. Immediately getting a Battle of Wits win. Nice. Nice. This is a good start to a video. Sideboarding. We don't have to sideboard. That's the beauty of this. I like sideboarding in this such deck with so many cards is just not that effective. And this wishboard makes it very easy. Just submit. Could not have asked for a better first game. Okay. His hand is fairly slow, but I think it's decent in a kind of mid-rangey game. We don't have a way to get battle, but that's fine. Duress. Well, they can take our Parallax Wave. It's kind of funny that Duress is not that good against us, I don't think. Yeah, they take the wave. Makes sense. We draw another one of those. Just play my Temple, Scry, looking for lands. Yep, Plains I'll take. And I'm just going to play a mid-range game plan, I think, this match. And then if we ever draw like a Tutor or a Battle of Wits, it's going to be awesome. They have double black now, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is a Hymn to Turok coming fairly soon. Play this Evolving Wilds, and then I think I just want to get an island, so I have double blue. Yeah, that seems right. Do they have the Hymn? I would hate it if they have a Bolt and a Hymn. No, they just put their companion in their hand. Okay. Then we draw that, play this. I think I'm just going to go for the Elite Guard Mage, gain some life, draw a card, and set up for Wingmate Rock. So they have 4 mana now. Pelucranos. Yeah, Pelucranos is fine. I guess Pelucranos with their companion is pretty good. So attack with the Guard Mage. And then I'm going to play Wingmate Rock. Yeah, play land and play the Wingmate Rock. So we have a nice Air Force. They can start trying to mow down my Air Force, but it's going to take some time. We're attacking for 8 in the air. That's pretty good. They don't do anything yet? No, they're just attacking. I think I take the damage. That's fine. Take 5. Maybe I have a board wipe. That could also be the case. I would hate to see a board wipe here. What board wipe would it be? Like a language? No, bird. So no board wipe. And okay, what does that do? Oh, it becomes bigger if you have a bunch of legends. Sure. Let's just send with our flyers. We gain some life. They take 8 down to 9. I like it. Let's just play a Sylvan Carroted. Play this land and play one of these guys. I mean, this is not very impactful at the moment, but Might as well run it out. The plan is still to just beat them in the air. Oh, they couldn't play Zirda because they didn't have double red or a white mana. I got it. Big 6/6. I think I'm just gonna block the 6/6 with the 1/3. That guy's not really doing anything anymore, so might as well. Come on. Land is not what we wanted, but just continue attacking in the air. Maybe I should actually be sending with the bird too, just because I gain more life that way. Play another cleric, gain some more life. They're at 1, so yeah, they need to clean house with this Pelucranos. Look at the top. Just look for a legend. Svella. That doesn't matter. Still just have flyers. But I had a wilt. That's nice. People are boarding in this for Zoo, but a lot of the times you don't have battle with a deck like this, with all these mid-range creatures, and stuff like wilt is just pretty bad. So I mean, they need to have something here pretty good. They can block with the bird. They can activate Pelucranos for quite a bit. Yeah, all of that is coming in. I guess I just throw my Carrot under the bus, keep the rest. Maybe that was wrong. I just should have thrown this cleric under the bus. They're gonna look for something. Hopefully they don't find a flyer. Although they need to find a flyer and a way to kill one of my flyers. Grenzo. Ooh, Grenzo's pretty decent. They can find them more stuff. I'm not sure how big their Grenzo needs to be to hit creatures from the bottom. I think it needs to be at least 3 power to be very impactful, but I could be mistaken. And they concede. Nice. First match in the books. So we won one with the battle plan, and then the second match we just won by playing flyers and a big wingmate rock. So hey, I'm happy. Let's go on to match 2. Match 2. See if we can get another win. We're on the play. The downside is that we are playing a bunch more tap lands than the normal mana bases for this season. Like mana bases are pretty good this season. Normally people play a lot of tap lands, but we have to play so many lands that we just end up with more tap lands. I'm gonna keep this, but this could be too slow. Play our green-white land first in case we really want to oust something on turn 2, which against most creature decks I probably will. Experiment 1, yeah, I think I'll just oust that. Could be, ooh. Now that I've drawn an untapped land, I think I'm just gonna play Sylvan Carroted. This can block the Experiment 1 unless they grow it by 2 next turn. And then if they do, then oust is gonna be great also. If this is the blue-green evolve deck, I might be in for a tough time. That deck's pretty fast. Oh, just another Experiment 1 but no land. I like that. Shadow the Sky. Nice. Probably pretty decent here also. Let's just play a Wall of Blossoms. Put up some defense. Skyclave Cleric. Just play my Lumbering Falls and then pass. I don't really want to oust something. I want to oust one of these once it's grown. I found the second land. Strangleroot Geist. Sure. So now they'll be able to get in for 2. So yeah, I'm just going to block, take 2. That's fine. Then I can play a Dungeon Geist and I can just tap down one of the Experiment ones. Loxodon and Hierarch. Look, this is great. Let's play this as a land because I want to make my land drops, but I'm just going to put some big roadblocks in front of their guys, and that is also going to be pretty effective, I think. If I'd played a control version of this, then I would need my answers to line up, or I would need a sweeper by now, and now I just play a big 4/4. If I were playing against a control deck, then I would have a big 4/4 also, and that's like a reasonable threat. So I like this more proactive game plan. I think I'm a dog to combo, but that's probably the case no matter what version I play. So they can still get in for 2 if they want. This probably means that they have some sort of pump, and that's fine. They have a pump spell that they want to spend. I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, Vines of Vastwood kicked. That was going to be effective against our oust otherwise, and I'm happy with this. A Gianni, but no other land. Not having another land is a little bit awkward. Let's play Dungeon Geist, and I think I'm just going to keep one of the Experiment ones tapped, because this can grow in size. Could have also ousted something, seeing as they are sort of missing land drops. Dryad Militant, sure. Kessig Prowler. Yep, they don't have great attacks. Jadelight Ranger. I like Jadelight. It's not a bad one here. I do want some more lands, so this can find it, hopefully. Wingmate Rock. As much as I want to find lands, I kind of like having Wingmate Rock. And then I can oust something here. And then I can oust Experiment 1. Or just the Strangleroot, because that is the most mana that they need to pay for it. Or this Kessig Prowler. That's pretty far from flipping. So I think I'm going to do the Experiment 1. Yeah, probably. Next turn I can attack with the Dungeon Geist, play a Wingmate Rock, and that's going to be pretty good also. If they have the pump spell here or the Vines, that's fine too. I can get that out of their hand and I can make more easy blocks. It feels like they have it because they are thinking about it. They just let it happen. Now, I think I just attack with the Dungeon Geist, and next turn I'm not gonna block with the Sylvan Caryatid, because if they have the pump spell, I really need this Caryatid to be able to play Wingmate Rock next turn. So I'll block with the Wall of Blossoms and the Jade Light Ranger, but not with the Caryatid. Ooh, I kill my Dungeon Geist. That is annoying. Strangleroot Geist comes back. So now I don't want to block with the Jade Light Ranger, nor the Sylvan Caryatid, because if they have a pump spell, it gets fairly awkward. And I need something to be able to attack with next turn. Oh, they don't attack. Well, that's fine also. I'll send with the Jade Light. If they want to block and kill my Jade Light, that's fine. Still get to play Wingmate Rock. Yep, send. They decide to block. Do they have a pump spell they want to use? Probably not, no. And then just make a bunch of 3/4s. Well, I'm happy. This is looking pretty good. If we ever draw a land and get to play a Johnny too. There's the experiment one we put on top. What else? Dry Militant, growing the experiment one, sure. I mean, this is all not too scary. Yeah, they just pass, don't do anything. Garruk. I mean, I don't hate Garruk either. Just make a 3/3. This is gonna force some attacks from them. And then, do I want to send with my Wingmate Rocks? I think so. Just gain some life, start pressuring. They're gonna have to attack my Garruk. I can make some good blocks that way. And I think I'm in a decent spot. Let's see. Oh, nothing? Sure. Worship. I don't want to show them Worship. Worship is going to be good at some point also. Just use Garruk to untap and then play a Johnny. A Johnny is a pretty good one. What do I want to do with a Johnny? Just exile this Keswick Prowler or take care of an experiment one? I think I'll just plus. Find they concede to the Ajani. Well, there you saw it again. Just no battle in sight, but just playing this mid-range value beefy creature plan is fine to win games against aggro decks at least. Again, no sideboarding. Oh, this hand looks pretty decent. We can Evolving Wilds for Forest, and we have all our mana online. We have a life gain creature, we have some removal, and we have 2/3/3 first strikers. This seems good. If they go super fast, it might be a little bit tough, but even then we have decent 2-drops, so Tranquil Thicket, so that's not super fast by any stretch. Playing Evolving Wilds. Wood Elves is nice too. They can set up our mana more. And this is not like a one game or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I just think I have a decent hand for this matchup. Yeah, Strangleroot Geist, we're gonna Journey to Nowhere that next turn, so we won't have to deal with the Undying, hopefully, unless they're able to kill my Journey. I can also just play this 1/3, but I think I'd rather have that as a land. Not sure. Maybe actually just playing this 1/3. If I draw a land, I might just do that, actually. Especially now that we have this Wood Elves to find us more mana. Yeah, take our 2. That's fine. We did draw a land, so in that case, I'm just going to play this guy. Blocks fairly well, and I can save this Journey for a scarier creature. Colonian Tusker. It's not too scary if we have this Blade Splicer still. And they want to attack? No. I was going to say, I'm going to block, and sure, they have a 3-power creature, but at least this first half of the Strangleroot hasn't been too effective then. I'll take this. That's fine. Draw an elf. So let's just go play Blade Splicer. 3-power first striker. Pretty good against their board currently. And then if they use like a pump spell to attack through it, I just play another one next turn. Garruk's Companion. Yep, got that covered. And they are going to attack. So I'm going to block this guy. If they have the pump spell, then fine. That's totally fine. Looks like they do. Yep, Aspect of Hydra. I just want to grind through these pump spells, and then it's all good. Play another land, play another Blade Splicer. I might now also just block the Strangleroot with the Skyclave Cleric and the Blade Splicer, or the Garruk's Companion with those. You only have 2 more cards. Grove Chamber Guardian. Okay, that's a nice one to do a little bit of grinding. Let's see if they keep their guys back. If they keep their guys back, yeah, they do. They don't have the pump spell anymore. Oh, Garruk. Nice. I like Garruk. Make a beast. Garruk is just going to be a beast machine here, and that's totally fine. Just making 3/3s, flooding the board. They also start to flood the board with their Grove Chamber Guardians, but I can kind of keep up with that now that I have this Garruk. So still feeling pretty good about this game. Yep, there's another one. No attack. Oh, Gavany Township. Nice. That is a nice one too. Oh man, maybe I just play Gavany Township, make a beast, and then just Township. Make it all that much harder for them to attack through everything. Our team is just going to grow and grow and grow. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yep, they now also have a 4/4. I think with this Gavany Township, it's going to be pretty hard for them to grind through. Strangleroot, sure. Barkhide Troll, sure. No attacks. Nope. Dungeon Geist. I'm going to have to use Garruk now to untap. lands. So what if I just play Wood Elves, go find a forest. And they actually scoop. All right, 2-0 with Battle of Wits. So far only 1 battle win and 2 wins with just, or actually 3 wins with just creatures and a nice curve. So our plan seems to be working. Let's see if this continues and if we run into the dreaded combo matchup. Round 3, let's see how this goes. Won the die roll, nice. Ooh, this could be a Sovereigns game. Yeah, I like it. We can ramp, we have a Xandu Mammoth as a land and otherwise just as a beater. We have some birds and we have Sovereigns, so maybe we get to see the Sovereigns kill this match. Let's go Forest Bird and then pass. Llanowar Waste, and they also have a bird, a Temple. So I could play Xandu Mammoth or I could play the Temple. I think if I'm going for the Sovereign skill, I'd rather just set up my draws better. Evolutionary Leap, could be decent, but I'm gonna bottom and play my elf and just pass. Next turn I can play Seaside Citadel and then maybe the Mammoth and the Plains, and we'll see. They play the Swamp and nothing else. Oh, Wingmate Rock. Can't play that yet. At least not if I want to get value and get another token. So I'll just play the Mammoth, I think, and then just pass. Next turn, if they tap out for not a creature, Grizzly Salvage, Soulflayer. So this is a Soulflayer deck. I was going to say next turn if they tap out for not a creature, then I can play Sovereigns and hopefully put the Colossification on. No, they have a Nighthawk, so that's not going to work. Idyllic Tutor. Yeah, just pump this guy then. And then what I'll do is just attack with the Mammoth. I could tutor for a Battle of Wits, but I'm not sure I need to. Yeah, they block. I think I'm just better off playing a sort of fair game plan first. Have the Wingmate Rock. So I have to have a non-flyer now. Then maybe we can play Sovereigns on that. Oh, they have the Soulflayer. So they can still play that. Have a Flying Death Touch Lifelinker. It's not bad. Tracker's Instinct. Ooh. I found a Banehound. Yeah, so I think we're going to get the Sovereigns kill. Yep. They can't really do much. And then play Sovereigns of Lost Alara. Go attacking with Wingmate Rocks. Sovereigns triggers. Oh shoot, I forgot that I should be attacking with just 1 creature. So I'm not getting the Sovereigns kill. Gotta read my cards. The game goes on for a little while longer then. That was dumb. Vampire Nighthawk. Yeah, now the Sovereigns kill is kind of off the table. Not ideal. Oh, Bring to Light. What can I do with Bring to Light? I can find something to kill the Nighthawk and then still win with Sovereign. Yeah, let's not make this more complex than it already is. Let's just go find like maybe an Oust. As bad as that is, just oust the Vampire Nighthawk, send with the Wingmate Rock and get this game over with. Yeah, this was pretty poor. Or I can get a Fiend Hunter. No, let's just oust and get rid of this this Nighthawk. And then now attack with just 1 creature. Yeah, this seems better. Kind of a convoluted way of doing this. Get the Colossification and just kill them. All right. Still got there. That was so dumb. Again, no sideboarding. We have nothing to board. We just have our wish board. So far, this is going very, very well. I'm surprised, but just banned creatures has been doing okay. And Wingmate Rock showing up every game is kind of nice. Ooh, Oust. I do like Oust. It's a decent answer to a Soulflayer. So let's keep this. Our hand is kind of slow, but at least we have insurance against Soulflayer. Forest, and they have a bird. Sort of tempted to just oust a bird, but at the same time, Oust being pretty good against Soulflayer makes me just want to not do that. Put this on the bottom and pass. If I find another removal spell, I might, but Lotless Troll and another bird. So they don't really have much going on. Yeah, just play a tap land. Pass, and then next turn, let's see what they do. Tracker's Instinct. So there's the Soulflayer, and they can give it Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. So maybe they go for that, and then we oust it. Or they discard Vampire Nighthawk, so it also gets Death Touch. So it feels like they do want to play the Soulflayer then, and then this oust is just going to be pretty decent here. And not just decent, like actual good. Yeah, do take a hit for 7. That's alright. Oh, Journey into Nowhere. What I could also do is just play this land, oust their Lotless Troll, and then Journey their Soulflayer. And then if Soulflayer comes back, it's just a 4/4. Yeah, I like this. They have 1 card in hand and a Tracker's Instinct, so they're going to be pretty slow. Yeah, they can flash back to Tracker's Instinct. They can at least find that Lotless Troll. Silumgar. They chose a Lawless Troll, so that's going into their hand. It's fine, don't care. Ooh, Felidar Retreat. Such nice cards. I think I just play my Dork here, play my tap land, and next turn I'm going to start playing Felidar Retreat and making land drops. And just throwing a bunch of roadblocks. Tracker's Instinct, so hopefully no Soulflayer. No. Silumgar is a problem, the fact that that's in their graveyard. Because if they find a Soulflayer, I'm not going to be able to remove it. Not with what I currently have. Flashing it back. Still no Soulflayer. That's good. And a tap land. But they did get a Silumgar. Do I want to block here? I think I might as well if they want to discard a card that's... Or, yeah, they can't regenerate it. Now I can get rid of this, and it's a pretty annoying creature. They need to discard 2 cards to keep this around, so I don't think they want to do that. No. So that's down. And then I'll just play Felidar Retreat. They're going to play Silumgar and make a cat. Silumgar is good at killing small creatures, but with this Felidar Retreat, I'm never going to have 1 toughness creatures, I don't think. And it's not the fastest clock. Just Tracker's Instinct. Now they found Soulflayer and Zdalpa, so now I'm actually in trouble. Yep, don't have good defense against this now. So I need like a board wipe, but now the guy is also indestructible. Double strike, flying, haste, hexproof, indestructible. So I'm just dead next turn. Bring to light. Oh man, that has to be able to do something, right? I would think so. Soulflayer is a tough one to beat though. If I could have found this a turn earlier, it would have been good. And I could have unmoored egoed their Soulflayer. As is, there's no card I can find that gets me out of this, and I need too much time for a Battle of Wits. I just briefly looked through my list. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, it has trample too, so yeah, GG's. Okay, yeah, Soulflayer is a tough one to deal with. Like, I also had nothing in my sideboard that I could really find. I was looking at Wingmate Rock, but then I need 5 colors, and it didn't have that. I only really had access to 3 drops, and those all were just not good enough. So, unfortunate. Let's try again. 1 turn earlier and would have been good, but this, no bueno. The combination of hexproof and indestructible is a tough one to deal with. I think this is a okay hand. It's not great, but we have the library. I have a decent ramp, so I want to keep this. I also have all my colors, which is nice. Play Lumbering Falls and just pass. Hopefully they don't have a birds again. Birds is a good start for them. Speed them up quite a bit. No, just a temple. Now I need to think if I want to play library or if I want to play Sylvan Carroted. I think I might just play library first. Abundant Growth. Yeah, I think I just want to get this library going as quickly as I can. And then next turn I can play Wood Elves to shuffle away some of the cards that I don't want from the library. Kitesail Freebooter. Yeah, that's fine. They can take my Abundant Growth. I'm so happy that I played library first. They can't take that. If I played Sylvan Carroted, I would lose my library, and that's kind of my only piece of real action. Just a land. Yep, let's look. Let's put back. Maybe I just want to put back this and just play the Mammoth and start applying some pressure, because it is a 5/5 for 3, essentially. And their hand doesn't seem to be that fast. Oh, Vampire Nighthawk. That kind of stems my aggression. Nah, that's okay. Let's see what we draw. Journey to Nowhere. I like that. Put this on top. Put this on top. And then play a Plains. Grow this guy. And then do I want to play the Sylvan Carroted or do I want to Wood Elves? I think I want to Wood Elves because I want to get rid of some of the cards. Did this mean that I want to get an actual forest so I won't have double blue for my lands? Because I've also could have gotten a blue green land. But get a forest. Our guy becomes a 7 power creature. Take care of their Nighthawk and just beat for 7. At least we're putting some pressure on them so they can't just dirtle around forever. Maybe I'm overvaluing how good of a pressure plan I have, but it seems decent. Yeah, Tracker's Instinct. That's not too impressive what they found. Even Fleetwing. Oh, just a flying hexproof. They put the Fleetwing in their hand. Attack it with the Freebooter. Yep, that's fine. The library, Felidar Retreat, and another library. These are kind of bad. Let's put back the library. I'm just going to pay 4 to keep the bird, I think. Play the Felidar Retreat. Play the bird. No land, that's unfortunate, but still swing in for 4. And then next turn, if I find lands, I can actually start beating down with this Felidar Retreat also, or at least powering my creatures with it. I can activate my man land. If I find the land, this is going to be powered up, so I'll have some stuff that I can do. Flying First Strike Haste. All right, guess they got to keep their creatures back. Yeah, use the library. Loxodon and Hierarch. Put this on top. I think I keep this. It's a little bit painful, but that's fine. Play this, gain back to 4, And then I might as well play the Sylvan Carrier too. Play another land. Just pump all my guys, I think. It's going to be more relevant. Send with a 6/6 that they don't really get to block profitably. Yep. Mary's down. Maybe I have a Soulflayer now. But I have a shot at going around Soulflayer. Grizzly Salvage. Nope, no Soulflayer. Oh, there's the Soulflayer. Okay, they did have it. Yeah, they get to hit me. But they didn't have lifelink at least. Oh, Journey to Nowhere. It has hexproof. I can put this on top at least. And then, if I play this land, if I activate Lumbering Falls, I think I just pay 4 life to keep this card. Then I can activate Lumbering Falls. I think I should be able to kill them, right? Yeah, I think so. We'll see. And Journey their freebooter. Let's get out of the way. And then they can block the Mammoth, but they're still going to take way too much damage. So activate this guy. Journey the freebooter. Play my land. Pump my guys. The fact that it didn't have lifelink is what's killing them here. Yeah, all right. 3-0 with Battle of Wits. Oh man, I was not expecting this to work so well, but just random beatdowns so far. Maybe I should build an actual good Bant deck. I don't know. Maybe that's just the key to this format, but we'll see. See if match 4 and 5 go just as well. Round 4, let's see if we can keep the streak going. Ooh, I think I'm going to keep this. It's a little bit greedy, but we have an untapped land. We have some elves, abundant growth to fix our mana, draw some cards. I think I'll keep. Could go wrong. I also have the Fae of Wishes to wish for a Battle of Wits. A blue deck. Haven't seen many of those yet. Not pure blue at least. Another land. That's nice. Play an Elvish Mystic and pass. Opts. Okay. I kind of hope we run into mill this league. That would be nice. Don't think there really is a mill deck out there, but Obstinate Baloth. So let's play Llanowar Elves, play a land, and then Abundant Growth or Plains. Draw a card, Neoform. Alright, and next turn we just Fae of Wishes for Battle of Wits, and then play that the turn after, hopefully. Okay, this seems to be blue-white control. So I don't just want to run everything into their counter spells, nor do I want to build a board that's too easy to just wipe. Give me a land. Oh, perfect. And then make blue. So let's Fae. Oh, this just instantly resolved. Nice. I'll go get Battle of Wits and then pass. So if I ever tap out, I can play my battle. If not, then I just play other stuff. Maybe I play Deep Forest Hermit, force them to play like a sweeper, and then I can resolve Battle of Wits. Okay, Shadow the Sky. Yeah, that's annoying because now my mana goes away. So I need to draw lands. Wall of Blossom. I can still find me a land. Yeah, there's a land. Nice. Okay, one more land and I'm in business. Oh, I guess I should have played the Fae there. I always keep forgetting that this is a 2-mana play. What is this now? Jace Memory Adept. Okay, so they can -10 or 0 it and make me mill. No, they just draw a card. Makes sense. Give me a land. It should have also said give me an untapped land. I can Neoform for a 3-drop. What 3-drop would I Neoform for here? Or I could just play Obstinate Baloth. I kind of want a Neoform for a 3-drop. Seems better. So let's just do that. I could get a Wood Elves. I can get Llanowar Visionary that draws me a card. I could get Jade Light Ranger. Maybe I just get Llanowar Visionary. The fact that it draws me a card is kind of nice. Wood Elves. And then I guess I play the Fae. If I'd done that last turn, it would have been a lot better, but oh well. Yeah, they draw a card, mill me. Sovereign's gone. Sure, sure. Question is, do I run out my Battle of Wits? Ooh, Garruk. I also kind of like just running out Garruk. It's a card they are likely to want to counter. Yeah, Dovin's Veto even. Sure. And then just attack their Jace Memory Adept. Oh, they of course have Azorius Charm. Azorius Charm's annoying. Yep. Not drawing the lands is what's kind of killing us here. Now they mill our Visionary. Oh, what is this? Dream Trawler? Yeah. Okay, give me an untapped land. Yes. Okay. Let's see, they have no counterspell up, and I don't know if they have an answer for this in the main deck. All right, let's hope there is no answer for it. They get to draw a bunch of cards. Crawling Barrens. Yeah, Banishing Light. Yep. They are down to 3 cards. Milled Idyllic Tutor. Don't mind that all that much. I guess I'm just blocking, or maybe not. No, I'll take the hit. Just keep this Jace in check at least a little bit. They foretell a card, so it could be that counterspell. Bring to Light. Well, let's just go attacking with the Fae. And then I can Bring to Light for, yeah, something to blow up the Banishing Light. Oh, they're going to Azorius Charm this. No, Blessed Alliance. Okay, that's fine. Then I guess I just Bring to Light for Reclamation Sage. So many cards I can choose from. Make sure I click the right one. Rex Age. Yep, cast that. Kill the Banishing Light. But I think I'm maybe just dead to Jace, drawing a bunch of cards. Each draw 20 cards, so they can make their Dream Trawler 20 power. Maybe they don't see it. I think they will. Yeah, they do. All right, then we're just dead. The Dream Trawler is going to be too big, and that's going to kill us. So unfortunate, just not drawing the lands there, kind of biting me. This also means that we go down below 200 cards. Yep, all right. Kind of an interesting way to kill. Again, no sideboarding, just running it back. Yeah, Shadow this guy into Jace got us there. Would you like to play first? Yes, please. Okay, this is a decent hand. We get to go birds into Kazandu Mammoth, and Johnny is a big card later. I'm worried that we're not pressuring them fast enough, and after a board wipe, I might be in trouble to keep the pressure up. I'm going to lose a bunch of my mana, so Johnny is going to be too late, but we'll just see. Another bird. I think I'm better off just playing the Mammoth here, and that's going to start getting in for 5, and then next turn I can play bird, and then the turn after I can maybe get into Johnny. Yeah, they're going to foretell a card, draw on the land, play this. Yeah, play the bird. I'm really worried that I'm going to get board wiped and then I won't have enough mana to play the Ajani. Next turn, they're just going to take this damage. I'm really hoping that they like collective blessing me next turn to make me sack my Mammoth. That would be kind of perfect. Ooh, opt. Are they missing land drops then? Because if I get to slam Ajani, I don't mind. Oh, yes. No mana up. So play a land. I'm also just beating them quite effectively. This Mammoth card is very real. A 3 mana 5/5. Reveal the top cards. Wingmate Rock and a Garruk. Johnny is such a beating also. Do they have the board wipe? Oh, they have nothing? I can deal with nothing. That's okay. It's just a Johnny first. Another Garruk and a Kasali Pride Mage. Not amazing cards, but that's fine. Gonna play the Temple here. Grow my Mammoth. And a Scoop. Alright, yeah. That was just a little bit too fast for them. And then this Ajani just sealing the deal when they were stuck on mana. I would not have played the Wingmate Rock here, by the way. I would have just played Garruk, up to Garruk, and then threaten like a lethal overrun next turn. And then if they have the board wipe, then I can easily rebuild with this Wingmate Rock and this Garruk. And yeah, this was just too much. So now we're on the draw. It's going to be a little bit harder, but you also see that we have just decent threats that control deck needs to worry about. They can't just be like, oh, I'll counter your Battle of Wits and that's it. Don't care about anything else. Well, this hand is garbage. If I had a green land, I might have kept it, but this is pretty bad. Shadow the Sky is effectively a mulligan, I think. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'll keep this and then put back the Journey to Nowhere. It's a little bit awkward, a little bit slow, but Sylvan Library is a very good card, so that's a reason to keep. Another Den Protector. So let's just play our Evolving Wilds. I'll go fetch for a forest. Means I won't have white mana, but hopefully we resolve this library and that gets us some more stuff. If that doesn't resolve, we might be in trouble. Go get a forest. Balaget Recovery. Well, it's a land at least. See, that's the nice thing. If we were flooded, this would be a spell, and I counterspell my library. Yep. Gonna be a tough one. And they keep making land drops. An island. Do I just play my morph here? Or do I play Fauna Shaman? I think, no, I have 2 of these morphs, so might as well just cast 1. Render Silent. Wow. All right. They're very hard on the counter spells. And now they're foretelling a card. I was like, are they tapping out? That would be kind of insane. Lumbering Falls. Let's play that. Play another one of the morphs. Another counter spell. Okay. Now the only thing I really don't want to see is some sort of card advantage engine. If they have a Jace here, the game's going to be very hard. No, nothing. Another Lumbering Falls. So let's play that. Play Fauna Shaman. A counter spell for that too. Oh no. Well, this is card advantage. That's also pretty bad. I kind of hope that they counter this Fauna Shaman. No, they don't. Next turn I also have Bring to Light, so I can Bring to Light for Fey of Wishes. They draw a card with the Azorius Charm. Opt. Bottom the card for the Opt. Yeah, there's Jace. I don't like seeing Jace, but we get to kill Jace, I think. I mean, if they have Condemn, it's a little bad. Let's just see what we draw here. Draw a forest. So the thing is, I can fire up the Lumbering Falls. I think I'm just going to do this. If it works, it's pretty good. If it doesn't, then they Condemn my Fauna Shaman. That makes it a little bit awkward because we haven't really done anything else then this turn. There's a decent chance that they have Condemn, but if they don't, it's going to be... Yeah, okay, great. That is awesome. Just play a forest. I don't really need more green mana, so I'd rather have this recovery. But their card advantage engine is down, and they need to find something else now. Oh no. Dream Trawler. I don't like that. Garruk. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Bring to Light here. I only have 2 colors for Bring to Light. But I think, yeah, that doesn't matter. It's still good enough. because this still, vaguely enough, this works. It's a little slow, but I'm going to Fae of Wishes, and then I can still cast a Grant at half, even though I only played for 2 colors. Yep, and I'll go get Battle of Wits. This is sort of unlikely to work. Now I'll play this as a land because I think I'll need the mana, but this is my best bet, I think. Yeah, they're drawing more cards, so the chances of them finding an answer for battle. Maybe I shouldn't have played this, because this would have been able to get back my battle, but doubtful I'll get that much time. Yeah, there's a Llanowar Elf, so the plan is simple. Play the Battle of Wits and hope it's good. Or actually, what if I play Garruk, untap 2 lands? Yeah, that can also work. They have the counterspell for the Garruk. They're using it here. I can cast a Fae, and I can use Fauna Shaman. Let's use Fauna Shaman. I want to find a 2-drop that I can play here that does something. Maybe just Wall of Blossoms to get myself a redraw. It's sort of weak, but... Or is there something that I could play next turn that would be good against their thing? Can get a Dungeon Geist, shut that down. I think I'll just get Wall of Blossoms. It's kind of bad, but it's a cantrip. But I think we're gonna lose this. It's not looking good. Felidar Retreat. Problem is Dream Trawler is just unbeatable right now. The only chance I really have is with Battle of Wits, but it's very likely that they have an answer to that. Maybe, yeah, I could have found Kasali Pride Mage. That makes it a little bit more likely to get through, but take 5. And the chances of them having a counter are so high now. Avacyn's Pilgrim, well, just run out the Battle of Wits. It's very unlikely to work, but gotta try at least. Yep, Dovin's Veto. Play the Avacyn's Pilgrim. I mean, might as well attack with the Fauna Shaman. But next turn they're going to attack me for 5 again, and then for 5 again the turn after. Yep, drawing some more cards, finding more answers. Yep, attacking for 6. Yeah, they had just amount of interaction and card draw to keep the land flowing, play 2 threats, and then could stop the first one, but not the second. Just a land, so this is over. I can play the Fae of Wishes, but it's just over. 3-1, let's go try and get that 4-1. I don't think the control matchup is that bad, but our threats are maybe easy for them to board answers into. And we also just didn't have the right threats this game, so. But let's go for the final one. Final match. This hand has no green mana, so unfortunately I can't keep. This I will keep. It's actually sort of decent. Yeah, keep it, and then need to put something back. I'll put back this Angel. That's quite far away from being good. Don't have double white yet. And I think we want to play against creature decks mostly, is what we found. Combo is a little troublesome. We did win against Soulflayer, but that's sort of like creature combo. And control can sometimes answer our stuff quite well. We really have to be faster, like we saw in that last match. We won the game where we were on the play and had a very quick clock. Play a forest, play a bird. Maybe I should lead on Findorn Elves actually if I don't want to use more colors of mana. If I lose my bird, I'm going to be sad. Ooh, island. Sure. Idyllic Tutor. Play a temple, because we're going to do that anyway. Fae of Wishes. I don't think I really need that here. Let's just play another elf or another dork. And then next turn I can play Idyllic Tutor. Go Tutor for Battle of Wits. Also want to draw lands. Let's see. What other colors? Drowned Catacombs. Don't kill my guy. No! Aye, that's bad. Really hope to draw land here now. And Idyllic Tutor is sort of awkward now because I don't have white mana. Dem Protector. Well, I guess I cast Dem Protector. And that can go get me back my bird. It's a slow way to do it, but it's a way to do it. Opt. Okay, so this is some sort of like blue-black Delver deck maybe. I played one of those like yesterday. Action Probe. And I think they run counter spells and memory lapses. They Thought Scour me. What is the plan there? Oh, Sulphur Falls. So not blue-red Delver. Some sort of Grixis control. What is this? Nothing. So they thought about doing something and then decided against it. Hope to draw land. No. Findorn Elves. Not a very nice draw. I guess I just unmorph. Go get back Hinterland Harbor. I know this is not as good as getting back the bird, but the bird is likely to die anyway. I'm gonna play the Findorn Elves here and just attack for 4. At some point I'll find white mana. And then this will be good. I'm in no rush to just tutor and then, yeah, terminate my guy. I'm in no rush to just tutor and then get my Battle of Wits countered. Then I've not accomplished anything. Then I've played 8 mana worth of cards and just gotten it countered. So I'd rather make some decent plays to the board. And this land is a more stable mana source than it would be to get another bird. Nephalia Drownyard. Oh, they are probably on the Caleb Gannon control deck, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Loxodon Hierarch. Let's play Fauna Shaman. That just instantly resolved. Let's play Evolutionary Leap. That also just resolved. Okay, I'm happy. I'm not going to do anything. If Nephalia Drownyard is their win condition, I have bad news for them. It's not really going to work. They do target me. I guess that makes my Battle of Wits worse, but our deck doesn't need Battle of Wits to win. I have ways to shuffle back my graveyard. Yeah, if they plan on winning with Nephalia Drownyard, this is going to be it's going to be a tough one for them. Let's just not use the leap yet. Avacyn's Pilgrim. So let's discard Loxodon and Hierarch. Maybe I should have discarded the Pilgrim actually. Go get Wood Elves. It's going to set up my mana. Go get that green-white land. And then I don't want to play this Avacyn's Pilgrim because if they have a board wipe, I'd rather be able to use my leap. I kind of want to use my leap on my Wood Elves anyway, regardless of what they do. Yeah, into the story. Yeah, they are that Caleb Gannon deck. Okay, that's the reason why they were milling me, so they can draw more cards. I'm not sure if they've seen the size of my deck, but otherwise they really shouldn't be milling me anymore. The deck probably has other ways to win also, and didn't watch the full video. Okay, feels like maybe a Sweltering Suns, Starstorm. Yeah, okay. So use the leap, sack this. Wingmate Rock, it's not a bad one, but also not great. Evolutionary Leap is great against them though. It's just going to keep a steady stream of threats. Yeah, the rest of my guys die. It's fine. Kind of want to draw more lands. Fae of Wishes. Well, let's just Idyllic Tutor. I will go get Battle of Wits. Makes it so they can't just tap out. Maybe I counter this. They do have Counterspell mana up. Get the battle. Play Avacyn's Pilgrim. And pass. I really should just quickly look up what the actual win con is of that Caleb Gannon deck, so I know what I'm trying to beat. They have an opt, more lands. I'm not just going to slam the battle against their hand of 5 cards. If there's other things I can do, I'd rather do just that. And they're going to kill my Pilgrim? No, I'll just leap it. That's fine. Sovereigns of Lost Alara. Not a very good one. Felidar Retreat. I'm going to cast the Fae of Wishes. It's just not going to come up that I want to spend 4 mana to go get a card for my sideboard, I don't think. So just having that on the board, ready to leap it away for maybe something more useful, seems better. And they Drownyard me. I just had a quick look at the deck list from Caleb, and it looks like the only real win cons are Nephalia, Drownyard, and Jace. If that's the case, they have some work cut out. It's not unreasonable. If they control the game well enough, then at some point it's just going to be the way that they win, but it's going to be an uphill battle, I think. So there's the land. Just attack with the Fae, and I'm going to play Wingmate Rock. If they want to counter that, that's fine. Can keep trading resources. Oh, I actually can't play Wingmate Rock. What am I talking about? Do I just want to play battle, get that countered? I guess then I just play Felidar Retreat, but now I missequenced. I just don't have the double white. Yeah, they need to counter this too. Yep, counterspell, sure. Maybe next turn I do just run out the battle then. If they counter that, it's kind of whatever. Is this into the story? Or like Blue Sun Zenith? Thassa's Intervention. Okay, so they look at the top 4, put 2 into their hand, so they're going to have some more answers for us. But we have a ton of time. The only real scary card, I guess, is Jace, because that can... still going to take quite some turns, but that can actually kill us. I don't think they're going to get there with Nephalia Drownyard activations. Play a Swamp, and nothing. I'm thinking, do I want to throw away my Fae, but I probably don't. How about I just play Sovereigns now? It's also a must-counter threat. I guess they can kill my creature. Okay, this is going to work. And now if they kill my creature, I can't leap it, which is a little bit of a shame. But so yeah, let's see. So far, this seems to be working. Yep. Colossification. See if it works. Do they have a removal spell? No? No. All right. That just worked. Nice. I mean, control is a tough matchup, but if their plan is to just mill me out, it might become a bit easier. I know that he has some Glory Bringers or something like that in the sideboard, so I guess that's the best plan to win. Play and protect the Glory Bringer. But we have tons of ways to potentially remove that, so we'll see. Kind of funny. I was saying earlier that it would be crazy if we get to play against a mill deck. Looks like here we are. It's not a dedicated mill deck, but they do plan on winning by milling me. That's another way to play Battle of Wits. If you don't want to get milled out, then this is the deck for you. I mean, Ruined Halo can do some things, maybe. Can shut off Glorybringer. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. It's not a very good one, but I don't really want to mulligan, and I think this is a slower matchup, so we'll have time. Battle of Wits. Ooh, can we just slam that on turn 5? Yeah, I do want to land. That's fine. Play Kazandu Mammoth. Play Garruk. And they have an opt. The question is, do I just name Glorybringer in the dark with this Ruined Halo? Yeah, Ruined Halo is a troublesome permanent for them to remove. I'm kind of just hoping that we win with Battle of Wits this match. Will be a fitting end to this league. Yeah, play a Plains, do nothing. Next turn I get to play the Mammoth, and then a Garruk after that, and then a Battle of Wits after that, hopefully. They played another Opt, but they're looking... Oh, Gitaction Probe. Sure. Sulfur Falls. So they're making their land drops. Bird. A little bit too late, but whatever. Here's a Mammoth. See if this resolves. It does. Alright. At least I have something proactive on the board now. And they can't just easily Burst Lightning it. Or they started to Thought Scour themselves. I think they still want to Thought Scour me just to get into the story online, but I don't know. Could be mistaken. An island, but they seem to be missing black mana. Jade Light Ranger. Don't mind that either. Grow my guy. Attack them for 5. And then I'll play Garruk. And I think what I want to do is uptick Garruk. Because if I downtick, make a beast, then both my creatures would die to a Starstorm. And they could just Burst Lightning Garruk. They're going to counter this, so it doesn't matter. Mana Leak. Garruk gets Mana Leaked. And the thing is, they can't easily tap out because then I battle them. And I don't think I want to just cast Battle of Wits into open mana either. Because I want to have the threat of whenever they tap out, I just slam battle. I want to be able to do that. I think I'll play Jade Light Ranger here. But then I can't play... No, I first play my land. And I don't want to play anything before combat because then it makes it easier for them to interact with their Mammoth and tap low. And I also kind of want to play Ruined Halo too. And I think I'll put the Ruined Halo on Glorybringer just because I know that that's in the deck. And I think that's the more likely way that I lose rather than them milling me out. Are they like countering this? Counter spell. Sure. Let's just play Ruined Halo 2. I imagine this is going to resolve, but maybe not. It's named Glorybringer. Next turn I'll play Bird, Gavany, pump my guy, or guys rather, and start pressuring like that. They don't do anything, not even a land. I mean, this Mammoth is also just going to kill them. So there is that. There's Gavany Township, play Bird, attack with the Mammoth, and let's just Township them. Attack them for 6 now. My Bird is growing, all my creatures are scary now. Okay, they have a removal spell for the Mammoth. It's hard to kill a 5 toughness creature for a red deck. No, this just happens. They're down to 2. Yeah, I think we're gonna get this. They don't do anything. Now, just activating Gavany Township, growing my Bird would be good enough already. What is this? If they tap out, I'm just gonna play Battle of Wits. No, they scoop. All right, 4-1 with Bant Battle of Wits. Who would have thought? It felt pretty reasonable. Most of the games we were in it, the game that we lost was fairly close and we could have also won that. We were a little bit more fortunate with our draws, or yeah, I have to say I was impressed. We only, I think, won the first game with battle and no games after that. But honestly, that's kind of the point of the way that I built the deck, is that you can play a reasonable game plan without needing Battle of Wits. And then in some amount of the games, you just find your Battle of Wits, slam it, and then win. And even that last game, I think if we didn't have the battle, our opponent would have been able to make different choices. But now they were always under the threat of, if I tap out, they can just resolve a Battle of Wits, and then I lose. I might do some more Battle of Wits builds. I actually might just look into building a reasonable Bant good stuff deck and see if that can work. We got 2 Sovereigns of Lost Alara kills, and maybe there's actually a reasonable shelf for this too. And I might also just try another battle control deck that really is a little bit more about the Battle of Wits wins. But I gotta say, this deck felt good. It was fun to play, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you for the next one.